Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a Recon the role-playing game advice video on playing it safe. I did a video recently about the rules I live by in tabletop role-playing games. I titled it Staying Alive. Go and check that one out. This video here is along those same lines. The gist is to help players learn to survive these games regardless of how bloodthirsty the mission director is. Before I get into this, if you enjoy my content, it would really help me out if you could hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my content on all your social media platforms, and post a comment or two. Remember, I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Friends can still disagree. And check me out over on Rumble for my political commentary and weekly current events. If you enjoy a good book, check out my author page over on Amazon.com. My pen name is H.L. Anderson. You can find all of my books there, including the one pictured here, the tabletop role-playing game Outlaw Trails. It's a fun game. It's a role-playing game based in the Old West. So you get to go on cattle drives and chase down outlaws or become an outlaw. Anything you can do in the Old West is covered in this book. I made the rules as simple as possible so even beginning tabletop gamers can get the book and within a couple hours not only be playing, but running games. I designed it to be that simple. The action is fast-paced. It keeps you in the moment without having to roll tons of different dice. And it's just fun. Hope you get it and hope you like it. Alright. One of the things that will get player characters killed quickly is trying to be a hero. Let me elaborate. A couple of examples here. The team is moving through the bush and the point man signals that he has found something. Immediately, quote-unquote, Rambo charges ahead to kill the enemy without consulting the rest of the team. Or imagine this, the same situation, but the point man is taking cover and, because he sees something, he's just taking cover and Rambo runs ahead to see what's going on. Or the team is taking small arms fire from the tree line and Rambo yells, "Charge!" before running to attack the enemy. Yeah, in all three of these scenarios, the character Rambo is going to get himself killed. If your group is lucky, it will only be him that gets killed. Usually the team is not that lucky. He's usually getting other people killed as well. And one of the things that irritates the piss out of me is having to make up a new character. I like playing the games. A lot of people enjoy making characters. Over the years, I've grown accustomed to running a character and trying to build it up, make it more powerful, make it better, advance the character. But it just irritates me when somebody else gets my character killed and I have to make a new one, If the enemy has any kind of real firepower, Rambo's going to get himself killed, and usually more of your team are going to get killed, especially with, like I said, if they have more firepower, like a heavy machine gun, mortars, RPGs, that kind of thing. Remember, as deadly as your weaponry is, the enemy's is just as bad. Whenever contact with the enemy is established, the RTO should immediately be on the horn informing command. He's wearing a radio for a reason. If the team leader signals for it, the RTO should immediately call for fire support. Check out my video on artillery, close air support, and heavy bombers. Usually, battles are decided by whose guns provide bigger bangs. American fire support is about the biggest bang there is in Vietnam. Do not be a hero. If someone else wants to be the hero, let them. If there's a chance that Rambo can bring enemy fire on your position, move. Call in artillery if the shit hits the fan. Remember, the name of the game is Recon. Your job is to find the enemy and to call in fire support to wipe him out. If you're on search and destroy, that's fine. Or if you're setting an ambush or something, that's fine. But generally, recon means to find the enemy and then call in fire support. If you can ambush a small unit, fewer in number than your team, and with complete surprise, that's cool. Gives you a good chance to take them out. If it's a stand-up fight or if your team gets ambushed, Fire support is your best friend, especially if your team gets ambushed, because whatever neat tactic you can think of, the enemy probably has thought of it as well. Rather than run into a mine or a machine gun, just withdraw the way you came. Make sure you withdraw the way you came, because you know it's safe. And then let artillery, close air support, or whatever you can call in do the job for you. It's much safer that way. And I'm not trying to tell you to be a coward per se, but Recon is one of those games where, okay, if you're playing Dungeons and Dragons and you run into a monster, chances are the monster, if he's hunting you, he's hunting you for food. If he runs into you and there's a fight, generally he wants your stuff, but he's not willing to go all out. If a monster traps you, he's an intelligent monster, and that's something else you have to contend with. In Recon, every bad guy has a goal to kill or capture you, and in many cases, capturing you is worse than killing you. So, if your character is caught by the enemy in an ambush or whatever, get out of the ambush any way you can. If you can kill the enemy, great, but getting out alive is the main thing. Okay? And calling in fire support on an enemy position, if you can do so safely, is the best bet. I guarantee that. So anyway, if anybody else has any more stories like this or any other information, stick that in the comments. I'm sure we'd all love to read them. Hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all.